welcome everyone to our I Go Hard book signing, an introduction of a new book called Days D. I'm Gina Major, and I'm doing our welcome and introductions today. And usually I kind of start by giving a little history of how I know our author and her family. But Vanessa Morgan is sharing a story with us about a personal tragedy that she and her family have experienced. And I thank her for pouring her heart out in the book, for those of you that have not gotten a chance to read it yet. But for me, knowing this, I met her through my sister and consider her like family. And she's welcomed myself and my husband into her home, my kids into her home. We go over there for Christmas, Thanksgiving dinners, etc. And are pretty much, a Cosby Show type family. Very, very stereotypical in that way, but experienced a non-stereotypical event, which I think just goes to say that, tragedy can strike, anyone. You can be from a single parent home, you can be from a two-parent home, rich, poor, it doesn't matter. You can find yourself in a situation that you may never think would have happened to you. So for me, I learned so much in reading the book and having two girls of my own and kind of following the story as it happened. As a parent, I've learned so much, and at a time where I think I can still make a difference or an impact in my children's lives. So I thank Ness for pouring her heart out in a very raw form, in a very raw manner. I mean, she kept it real, kept it 100 is the new saying that's out there, and it takes a lot to do that. So while it was maybe therapeutic for her, it was certainly a blessing for me and for those of you that get to read the story. Again, she's also got a new book out, short stories and poems called Days D, and similar kind of, again, pouring out her heart and her son Malik's heart in the book as well, and he's written some poems there too. So again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. What we're going to have is we're going to have some book readings, passages of the book that will be read by Amber Derrico, and Amber is Vanessa's niece. And then there'll be discussion by the author herself. And then Clarice Derrico, who is Nessa's sister, is going to do some spoken word poems as well. And then we have Shantae Hance, who is Nessa's daughter, who kind of ad-libs and adds some comedy and flavor to the story. So without much further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our author and guest star of the show,